So we have this is a fun trailer. This is a trailer for a movie coming out. It's called Breaking White Nationalist Domestic Terrorism. I believe this is a fake trailer that was put together.
I'll say this, and I'll take the hit on it. What we know is that the country has been playing politics
Ben Carson's kid
on this hatred. We know this. He's a manifestation of the ugliness that's in us. Either we're going to change, or we're going to do this again and again. This is us.
Hail!
White nationalist domestic terrorism.
Trump, hail our people, hail victory.
They always have Richard Spencer out there. You notice that fucking floating around. They always use his clips.
Remember Richard Spencer, guys? He's the guy nobody ever fucking heard of until 2 weeks after Trump was elected.
Fine people on both sides.
There is racism coming out of the White House.
What the fuck are we doing?
What on earth is going on? The third deadly mass shooting in a week.
Once the country gets into a full-on white...
And by the way, whoever put this little trailer together, make sure you get all the people that are definitely going to retweet you when you put the trailer out. You know what I mean?
And by the way, whoever made this, I know you're trying to make a woke video denouncing white nationalists and trying to make like a woke message, but you're actually hyping the race war with this trailer. If you ask
pretty
me.
much.
Against everyone race war, they're quite sure they'll win.
Our squad is big, and we won't get caught slipping.
You can knock us down, but you can never beat us.
And given the size of this squad and this great nation, we will not be silenced.
I don't know, like, members of the press, what the fuck? Connect the dots about what he's been doing in this country. You know the shit he's been saying. He's not tolerating racism, he's promoting racism. He's not tolerating violence, he's inciting racism and violence in this country.
Yeah, no, you just had to. So you're hyping, seriously, you're hyping the race war. Am I wrong?
This is, by the way, one of the campaign. This little fake trailer they put out is it was funded by one of the campaigns. You know, it was either Beto's campaign or Kamala Harris's campaign, whatever. Because that's what
Beto was in it. Did I see Kamala in that?
No, Beto was in it. You're right. It might be
Beto.
Beto.
It's Beto.
You know, it was funded.
Beto.
It was funded by them.
I'm sorry. No. It wasn't Beto. I'm sorry. It was Robert Francis O'Rourke.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Stop with that.
Yeah. They called me that. No, they didn't.
Robert Francis. Yeah, man. Well, actually, it's short for pendejo.
Oh, no.
We shorted it down to...
He doesn't know what it means. He doesn't know what it means. What else is 11?
That's why my go-to is always, yeah, it's cool, man. I was hanging out with these guys in El Paso, and they kept calling me Culeto, which I think is like Spanish for cool guy. So...
Oh, no. We know. No, it was Bernie's. It was Bernie's, because they've made this video, too. It probably was Bernie's campaign. It's
the power of Wall Street, the power of the drug companies, the power of the corporate media is so great that the only way we really transform America and do the things that the middle class and working class desperately need is through a political revolution when millions of people begin to come together and stand up and say our government is going to work for all of us, not just...
By the way, that's the Bernie Sanders you see on the advertisement. What you get is an old man on Rogan hunched over going, I know 99% people guns are bad, but you got to make sacrifices. Well, that's the Rogan you get.
I understand that 99% of people are good, responsible gun owners, but I still have to take 100% of the guns.
Well, no, I don't want you to.
That's terrible math.
No.
Why don't you take the 1% of the guns?
The 1% or the 5%. You can't say 1%.
4.52%. Hang on 1 second.
That's a good calculator.
He gets one of the ones that spits paper out. And Rogan's like, do you have to have the receipt thing on? Because...
Wow.
Handful of billionaires.
The revolution starts here. This was them. Now I'm thinking that it was probably Bernie Sanders' campaign that paid for it.
I'll say this.
If I had to guess, 11 films. I posted a link in there if you guys wanted to see it.